Hi there and welcome back. Dan again from CleanGuru, and today's message: what your cleaning business can learn from the bar business. That's right, the bar business. Well, you might be thinking I'm going to talk about booze, but this has nothing to do with drinking booze. This has to do with something completely different. You know, this may come up because my dad and Tony work together in a barber shop right next to a bar. And both, by the way, it also has to do with a bar too, a hair cutting place. The bar and the barber shop, both of them, you know what they have in common? Every few years, I should say every few years, even maybe sooner than that, they tend to change the look, upgrade the look, add some new features. Have you ever noticed for not only bars, but also restaurants too, all of a sudden, they've changed the theme, or the look, or the color, or they've added something new inside. They may even have a grand reopening. Why is that? Well, because the old image, even though it may be fine, has gotten somehow to become stale, or old-fashioned, or boring, and they need energy to get attention. Well, right, what does that have to do with your cleaning business? Well, a lot. Because whether or not it's your website, or whether or not it's your social media, like Facebook, those kinds of Facebook pages, or your website, if you just create it one time, and then breathe a sigh of relief that it's done, you may be missing the boat, right? Because it's never really done. If you're going to keep it alive and active and energetic and not boring, you need to pay attention ongoing. So I don't know if it's every 2 years or every year, every 6 months, but on some regular basis, you need to be breathing new energy and new look into it. So what could that be on a website? Well, it may be new photographs of you or people on the page. It may be new content, so you're always putting new information on it. It may be a survey, a fun survey, or something interesting like that, or an article, like I said. Something to keep it fresh. So all the kinds of things that you could do to your website, consider what could you do on a regular basis to do that. And then maybe periodically, every 6 months or a year, changing the format and the color and so on. That may be a little bit more involved, some of those structural changes. But anything, something to keep it alive. Have you ever noticed when you're looking at a website and you may look down at the bottom and what does it say, created by or copyright, and the date that you see is several years ago and it really looks like no one touched it for years? In fact, some of the images look outdated. Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say you'd be better off without a website. I'll let you be the judge if it's sending the wrong message. So what can we learn from the bar business, or really a barber shop or a restaurant? Those businesses recognize how important it is to keep things fresh. And to do that periodically, you've got to breathe life into your website, your social media. Something to think about for your cleaning business. Hope you have a great week. Until next time, remember that you can do this. You really can.